Okay, so I'm back. I'm back. And I have only completed what I have. I don't have all four of the bookcases, but another one is on the way. Okay, so I know you really can't see where I'm going with this, but try to go there with me. So this is the Luan board that I was talking about. And what I'm going to do, if you just peep on the inside, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to measure this out, cut it down to the size of both of these cabinets, and then I'll have to go get another one and do the same thing because I want these cabinets to be able to, you know, be close to one another. And when you move one, you move them all type situation, which will work best for me. And that way I don't have the additional seam, you know, when you cut them down to size. At least that's what I'm feeling. That's the way I'm feeling it. And, you know, if it don't work, I can always go back and just cut them in half. But I really like this. It makes it more substantial, in my opinion. And when I move one, I move two, you know, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to go ahead and just take my pen and mark this out and just be real close to this edge right here. Not in here, but right there. Now, if it was where I was going to do two pieces of wood, then I would try to, like, you know, split the difference right here. So when they come together, you know, it won't overlap. It'll be flush. So just wanted to share that with you all right quick. Share what I have done with these counter casings, the 9-cube casings. And yeah, so just wanted to share that because I know that I don't always share my content when I'm finished working on stuff. I always be a little, you know, later on with it, but I intentionally wanted to share this with you all because you've been so good to me and you hung in there with me while I was working on it. So I hope you all are inspired by this. And for the countertop, let me just share this with the countertop. I have this piece of wood post up that I'm planning on using. It's a little too short, so I may just have to 86 this and just get a whole nother piece. But I also wanted to share another option. Is just, it's the acrylic sheet. You could just put it on top and it'll protect it as well. It'll make it, you know, all blend in, but it'll definitely give it an option. And you can always, you know, zhuzh it up however you choose to, which I got some plans for that, but, you know, we'll get together on that later. Okay, guys, so I have gone ahead and did my measurements, and like I said, this is Luan board. It's fairly easy to cut. You can use like a box cutter to cut it. Let me see. So that's what I'm going to do. I have my box cutter, and this isn't my first time using this material. Now, if you have a saw, you know, or you know, something you can rip a board with, that will be awesome. I don't have power tools like that. I do have a skill saw, but I don't have the guide. I don't have the guide so that it'll be straight. So I'm just gonna do what I know how to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it easy for myself. Now you can do how you want. Full respect for it. But when I first started cutting this type of material, I was told that, you know, it doesn't take much. So hold on, let me let you see what I'm doing. Hold on. I just want to show you all how thin this Luan wood is. Well, let me say this. The wood is not very thin. It does have a good thickness to it for a bookshelf. But see, like, there's my my cuts where the material has lifted. So I can just simply just take the scissors and just trim it off. That's what I wanted to share. You know, just use your household tools or whatever if you don't have power tools, you know. I'm just getting, because it'll lift this little sheet, and you can always go back and patch it or paint it or whatever you want to do, but all right, so just get this little bit off because I don't want it to rip any further either. All right, so I got it cut down to size. So hold on 1 minute. I'm going to put it in place so you can see. Hold on 1 second. So you got perfect fit. So now all I have to do is just take the nails that came with the kit and just tap them on this side. And on this side, when I add the additional cabinet, I may just wood glue it and clamp it. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, guys, I'm at it again. So this is the progress that you all missed out on. I have gone back to the supply store and gotten a second board of Luan. I've added my second board to the bookshelves. Now, I have not nailed it together, but I will. And as you can see, this board is not long enough to cover the top. I like the thickness of this board, but I do remember using this material before and needing to add trim. So, on a different scale, I'm going to use this board. So, hang in there with me.